Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tatis waits. Anthony hauls it in, and there's one away. Luis Ariz stands in. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB the Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. The wind and the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Steven Kolick. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This to center field. Lockridge hauls it in, and there's one away. So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Roman Anthony. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Maldonado down to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Story now. Swing and a miss, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Bogarts now. Sheets on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one misses up and in. Full count now.
Full count.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Trenton Brooks, the next up for the Padres. Man at second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Caught him looking for the K. And the batter now, Ceddanne Rafaela. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Line drive. And base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Fought off foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the lineup, now batting Jarren Duran. Not even close there, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Check swing, called strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Martin Maldonado up to hit. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd, no score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Abraham Toro. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. Into center. Hamilton on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Meyer slings it across. Machado out of the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets.
The left fielder, number 30, Gavin Sheets.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Here's a 1-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 and 2's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
And now it's filled up. Hard hit left side. Machado throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Trevor Story.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1 and 2.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Popped up. Hamilton makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And that's fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate more. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next is the designated hitter, Trenton Brooks. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jason Adams. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Strike two.
1-2.
Got him. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Christian Campbell. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. And a full countdown. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's a speed threat, Brandon Lockridge. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2 the count.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Martin Maldonado. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back here at Fenway, well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. And misses inside.
Nope, ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
On the ground to first, could be 2. And he handles it himself for the out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one gets past the catcher. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Heads up base running right there.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here at Fenway Park, and here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 53, Redhead, Bermudino.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that ball goes foul. It's a strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Gavin Sheets. 2 down. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
San Diego Padres.
Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Nick Pivetta.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay. All set to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Watch Soto now. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1-2.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, base is empty. Pete Alonso will hit next. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill, the lefty, David Peterson. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And it is 2-1. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
All over that one right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Luis Ariz stands in.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And it's strike two. Puts a bunt down. Baden. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Manny Machado getting ready to hit. Got it belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and now they're out front. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 2 outs, base is empty. Now one missed. To the right side, Acuna. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Nick Pivetta.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Chase Mydra now at the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Benintendi up here. The 1-1. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Vargas.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, number 64.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That one misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Luis Arraez stands in. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now it's Manny Machado. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Gavin Sheets. Squirts away a little bit. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. The 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Top of the 2nd, and here is Kyle Teal. Inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering away upstairs. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next to hit for the Sox, Ryan Noda. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Austin Slater stands in. That clips the corner. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Maldonado to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jake Cronenworth. And a pitch. That's down and in.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Jeremiah Estrada. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes. One
down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Topman makes his way towards it, but the second baseman calls him off. 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Robert Suarez. They say it went.
1-2.
That one outside. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Josh Rojas. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mike Topman. And there's a ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Chase Maidroff. And down on strikes he goes, and the White Sox go quietly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Martin Maldonado up to hit. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Down.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. The 3-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
So up next, Luis Arias. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Manny Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
2 outs. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Back here in San Diego, out of the 4th. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Benintendi. Yuki Matsui taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. The 1-1. Now one missed. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Kyle Teal.
Number 8, Kyle Teal.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now Machado up here. Ball to strike. Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And here comes Sander Bogarts. Fastball for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Cronenworth. Sheets, the runner at first with 2 gone. Checks his swing.
Did he swing?
Appeal down to third. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ryan Noda, the next to hit. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And now the DH, Austin Slater. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up right side. Arise. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Padres DH, Jeremiah Estrada. The 2-1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Robert Suarez. Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
1-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. So now 1 and 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And that is downstairs. And it's 2 and 2. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Struck him out looking. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. Up and in, 2-1. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 1 down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, he throws it away. But a great backup there, and no one will move up. So digging in, Chase Mydroff. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him looking. Making 7 strikeouts for him. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Man on second, 2 down. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. That one not close, and it's 3-2. Got him, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego. Luis Arias. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball.
And it skips in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's Machado. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now Gavin Sheets. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Back here in San Diego, stepping in, Miguel Vargas. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now 2-1.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Inside.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouled off. He was late.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expand.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
That's down and in.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. And now it's Luis Robert.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Late swing fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That misses the zone. Counts full. 3-2. The 3-2 is outside and it's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Now here is Austin Slater. 1-1 now. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And we're back. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. And next is the designated hitter, Jeremiah Estrada. Save! One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a sac bunt here. And that's a foul ball. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Now batting, center fielder,
Robert Suarez, the next up for the Padres. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tauchman. He's got it. And that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. Just missed. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 strikes.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sean Reynolds. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And up next for Chicago, Chase Mydroff. The 1-1. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Suarez sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at 3rd. Here's Manny Machado now. 2-1 now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the 3rd baseman, Miguel Vargas. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So here's Robert now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. He is safe.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Rojas. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in San Diego, on to extra innings. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. To second, and he's just back in time. He was thinking about third there, no doubt. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, go-ahead run at scoring position. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Next for the Padres, Martin Maldonado.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Now batting, right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Winning run stands at second. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Benintendi on the move. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now, Mike Tauchman.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Swings, and he breaks his bat. Bogarts on the run, throw to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Swings and misses. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fires to second. Almost got him. But he scrambles back safely. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Vargas. Jason Adam will take over here. Rojas on second. Tauchman on at first with two down.
2-1.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Deep breath. He's ready, and he fires. And that is out of play. That one 95 to finish him off. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Tatis around second. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Puts a bunt down. Rojas. Not in time, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go? Jonathan India at the plate. The 2-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground. And Witt is out. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Ohapi collects, fires to first, throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. 2 outs, runner at first. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
1 ball.
Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back in Anaheim, and pitching in this game, Seth Lugo.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Ball 2. 2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Got him swinging on the curveball. 1 down. And next for LA, Nolan Schanuel. And now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. 1 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Trout. The 1-1. Inside, just missed. Man at first, 1 away. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
2
missing
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here is Nick Lofton. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Second inning here, no score. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2.
Yep.
That one missed. To the right side. Pasquantino steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that high fastball.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Joe Adele. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Count is 3-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mark Canha. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. Canna off of first with two away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. O'Hoppe down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, at the plate, Christian Moore. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now at the plate, Zach Neto. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Just missed.
2-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slinging it to first in time. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one just misses. In the air, center field, Isbell. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And now Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Next is the designated hitter, Jack Caglione. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back in Anaheim, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Trout. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Lucas Erceg.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Not even close there. And the count 2-1. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Mark Canha. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr. Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Garcia pulls it down, 1 away. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Roll save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next for L.A., Christian Moore. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Kyle Isbell. Ward calls it in, and there's 1 away. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. The Royals still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first in time. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and he'll be safe at first.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. Witt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Adele on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down and in. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell sizes this one up. 2 away now. Here's Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball.
When you have a real athletic player.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Jack Caglione. Swings through it for the K. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Next to hit, Michael Garcia.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's pretty.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2 now. And there's the ball.
3-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. So here's Wade now. 2 out, space is empty. To third. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. And now, Nick Lofton. Here's a 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
You got to put down 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of a changeup. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Check swing, called strike. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. This one in the dirt, slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. And that's a strike.
2-2 to count.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That's to third. Zips it across. And that quickly 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 56.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So now the DH spot, Jack Caglione. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. And we're back. And here is Nolan Shanuel. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And now batting Mike Trout.
Going one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Jump throw. In time. Got him.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt.
Balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. Canna makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since your head.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Perez digs in now. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. Now 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Quick reactions behind the plate. He tags him out. And the runner holds. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up. Back in Anaheim, on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher, Logan Hoppy. Runner breaks for third. Trying to move him over here. Witt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now it's the right fielder, Lamont Wade Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Third baseman number 2.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's downstairs and outside. That's in there. And now 2-2. Got him swinging. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Kyle Isbell. Outside. And it's 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. We are in the 11th. And that skips in the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And a count 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Late swing, fouled off. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium, we're in extras here. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. So they turn to their closer, Carlos Estevez.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That's worth the price of admission. And the Angels walk it off in the 11th.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball is outside. One down, base is empty. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here in Boston, and today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw.
Yes, you're out.
And it beats him. What a play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And now Abraham Toro. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
That one missed.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut.
Ball.
Roman Anthony.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. We played an inning. No score. Back now at Fenway. Top of the second. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Greg Weissert. No outs, runner at first. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. And a count 1-2. Kirk gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1 to third might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. There's second double play already. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That catches the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. One out, bases empty. And there's a foul ball. Way high with that one. And it's 2-1. And he takes a strike. Inside, 3-2 the count.
Full count.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Paredes, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Right side, and that's just foul. That's outside. 1-2 the count. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, Framber Valdez.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Got it started a little too early. Strike
No
one.
balls. 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner edges away at second.
Ball.
And that one missing low.
2-0.
Base hit around third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Taylor Ward. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Groove. Aggressive, and it paid off. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Sean Dubin gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
I gotta go.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 3. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. First pitch swinging.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Inside. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert appears to be getting loose. Or a hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Outside low. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That misses. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the grab for the second out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Ball one there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Kikuchi back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one fouled off. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Vic Caratini at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one the other way. That's a hit.
The center fielder, number 6.
So a man at first. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Swings through that.
No ball. 1 strike.
Caratini off of first with 2 away. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. From downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next.
And now,
just about ready to go. And on the mound today, Tanner Bybee. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. That's out to center field. Makes the catch for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But but you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Trevor Larnach, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's in there. One out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Now 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. This is Willie Castro. Left field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And that is that. Twins don't score. Guardians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hit hard but foul off to the left. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. On to France, and a quick out number 1. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Here's Lane Thomas. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Fought off foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Jose Ramirez. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, base is empty. Towards first, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in. Guardians turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Late swing, foul to the left. This one in the air, right field. Jones sizing this one up. And there's one away. Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ranging back. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Wastes no time there. It's so close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
One out, runner at second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Just off the inside edge. Correa, the runner at second with one away.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase preparing to come on if needed. Man at second. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And a pitch. That's in there. It's 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Festa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. That one the other way. Gets it to first, and there are 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 2, Brooks.
2 down, bases empty. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. Lee, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. And ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. looking. That was pretty nasty. Going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. So here's the lefty, Chris Sale.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
That one finds the corner, and this one is off and around. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Fastball for a strike. Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, space is empty. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back at Truist Park, getting the nod in this one, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
And that one is inside ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you